Have you ever been hurt by someone and found yourself unable to stop thinking about how they should pay for it? You replay what happened. You imagine confrontations. You picture the moment they finally understand what they did. And even when you know holding on to it is hurting you more than them, you cannot seem to let it go. Most people call it bitterness. But psychology says the desire for revenge is far more complex and far more human than that. Let's talk about the real psychology of revenge. Number 1. Revenge feels like unfinished justice. When someone hurts you and faces no consequences, the brain registers that as an open loop. Something happened that should not have, and nothing corrected it. The desire for revenge is the mind's attempt to close that loop, to restore a sense of fairness that was violated. It is not just anger. It is the deep human need for the world to make sense again. Number 2. It is about reclaiming power. Being hurt by someone does something specific to the psyche. It makes you feel small, powerless, and out of control. Revenge fantasies are the mind's way of reversing that. In the imagined scenario, you are no longer the one who was wounded. You are the one with power. Psychologists call this a restoration of self-worth. The need to feel that you are not someone who can simply be treated that way and forgotten. Number 3. The brain treats unresolved hurt like a physical threat. Emotional pain activates many of the same neural pathways as physical pain. And just like the body does not ignore an open wound, the mind does not ignore unresolved emotional injury. The obsessive replaying, the imagined confrontations, the inability to move on. These are the brain's version of protecting a wound that never properly healed. Revenge feels like medicine, even when it is not. Number 4. Letting go feels like letting them win. This is one of the most powerful psychological traps in the revenge cycle. Forgiveness or acceptance can feel like surrender, like saying what they did was acceptable, like erasing the record of what happened. So people hold on to the anger, not because it helps them, but because releasing it feels like a loss. The anger becomes the only proof that what happened actually mattered. Number 5. The fantasy of revenge almost always feels better than the reality. Research consistently shows that people who get revenge report feeling worse afterward, not better. The closure they expected does not arrive. The open loop does not close, because the real wound was never about what the other person did. It was about what it made you believe about yourself. And no external consequence can heal an internal injury. So, if you cannot let go of the desire for revenge, understand that what you are actually chasing is not punishment. It is peace. It is the feeling of being whole again, of mattering, of the world making sense. And the painful truth psychology keeps returning to is this: the only place that healing actually lives is inside you, not in what happens to them, in what you finally decide to stop carrying. If understanding what is really driving the feelings most people are too afraid to admit, this channel always goes exactly there.